We're here at the intersection of Warren and Quincy, or Townsend and Quincy, whichever way you want to look at it. I'm on the Townsend Street side. Warren's in front of me. Quincy's on the other side. So got a little accident here. Not too sure what took place, but one car's in the middle of the street right there. Got Boss EMS over here. Engine 24's over there. We're gonna cross over in a second when the traffic's in our favor. She's directing traffic. High visible vest you must have on. I don't know if Boston Police enforces that, but I think I gotta double check to make sure. That might be an OSHA regulation, but you don't want to violate OSHA regulations, because if you get hurt on the job, guess what? OSHA's gonna come down you like a ton of bricks. All these cars are trying to make that left turn, which they can't make because there's cars in the way. So yeah, half these people can't drive, so you really gotta pay attention to that too. Pay attention to the car, not the driver, but the car itself, what the car is doing. Driver might stop and look at you, but the car still be moving. Not too sure what he's doing.
Give transit a heads up. We're gonna just shut the road down for like 10-15 minutes until the
tow truck backing up over there. He just walks since the car traffic's in my favor. You only can go so many different directions. To get your high visible vest on, and when you walk out with dark clothes like that, there's no way they can see you. Trust me, when you're driving, try to look for a person in dark clothes like that. Tell me if you can see them. So, look like somebody hit somebody making a left-hand turn. That's what it looks like. So, engine 24. Looks like there's a mirror right there. Looks like a car mirror. Not sure how that got over there, but somehow it got over there. Take a quick walk over here and see what else they got. A lot of debris on the sidewalk.
Battle 4 complex.
Battle 4.
For your match, we have a 70-year-old male taking a fall.
70-year-old male taking a fall, 1822.
That cover to that mirror, that car is the one that's in the middle of the street over there. Wow, that's a Tesla. That's not good. I don't know if the Boston Fire Department had training on Teslas. The most dangerous thing on it is the battery. It has such a high capacity charge. It's almost like a capacitor, so you can be really careful, because DC current is more dangerous than alternating current, just so you guys know. So I don't know if they gave them training on Teslas, but I'll ask them and see if they did. When you put a fire out on a Tesla, it's different from on a regular car too. So that's another thing to keep in mind. I'll ask them to see if they have. They should. I got a question. Have you guys had training on putting out fires on Tesla cars?
Sort of.
Sort of, but not quite.
A little bit, yeah.
They tell you the dangers of it and everything?
Yeah.
The DC voltage and the kickback from all that good stuff?
Yeah.
They show you examples of it too, like what it can do?
A little bit.
A little bit?
I haven't had my hands.
They should give you more training on that, because those Tesla cars are very dangerous, so you guys know. I know you probably heard the stories. I'm looking up for your safety as well, you know? Gotcha. That should be a mandatory class. That should be updated like right away. But there's a lot of Teslas on the road that people don't not aware of. And the weight capacity is different too. So it's a lot of stuff that people don't know about those Teslas. And a lot of the times the batteries are not what you think they are. I mean, they might be sitting right under the driver or sometime in the trunk, depending on where they put them at. So, and I don't know a lot either about those things, but very dangerous vehicles. DC voltage, it's like a charge. And it's, you know, so it looks like somebody was, see the left-hand turn always gets you. So when you make a left-hand turn to oncoming traffic, you never have the right-of-way. Just so you know, you never ever have the right-of-way. Now, if the car is speeding going straight, that doesn't help either. But left-hand turn, you never have the right-of-way. It's always at fault.
Yeah,
So the left-hand turn is rule of thumb. You're always at fault.
yeah, exactly, yes.
So you wasn't driving those cars, were you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think the guy is on the last.
He's in the ambulance? Oh, okay. As long as he's safe.
Because he looked like he's going straight from Warren. And the lady make left hand from Warren.
So, you're right, the lady's making a left-hand turn and he's going straight.
Yeah.
So the Tesla's going this way
Yeah,
and he hits the car going that way.
there you go.
Right. And so the Tesla is speed too.
Yeah.
Those Teslas got a lot of torque.
Of course, yeah.
So you got to be careful with that.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
You got to be careful with those Teslas.
Yeah.
Safety is most important.
I think everybody okay, you know?
Yeah, that's all. That's the most important thing.
Ladder 1, a medical assist, 185 Fulton Street,
So,
Boston.
a lot of-
Ladder 1,
a lot of
medical
debris.
assist, 185 Fulton Street, Boston. Nearest
Somebody kicked that mirror to the
1251
side.
Richmond and Commercial Street, 1825.
I hang around for them to tow the Tesla out of here. Now, on those Teslas, I don't know if all four wheels spin or if it's just certain wheels have torques. Some Teslas do different things. So if you got a Tesla with all-wheel drive, that's the cover right there that was in the street earlier. It's right there. And he's not going to need that cover. Probably get a new one. They're still getting stuff out of that vehicle right there in the middle of the roadway. So she's still gathering some belongings out of there. Now, guys, if you just got your license or you don't know the rules of the road, when you're making a left-hand turn, I recommend, don't listen to what I say, but you should. Come to a complete stop up here. Even though the light says you got the arrow, stop, look both ways, proceed with caution and making your left-hand turn. Don't assume that driver coming the other way is going to stop for you. If they don't stop, you don't go. How about that? Because you're not getting the 5 minutes that you gain is not a lot compared to your safety in your life. So just keep that in mind. That 5 minutes that you gain by speeding down the roadway, we don't call them accidents no more. We call them crashes because they can be avoided. Somebody could have stopped and could have avoided this thing. Either she could have stopped or he could have stopped. But the fact that both of y'all kept going, that's how the crash started. No traffic this way. What's going on there? Everybody's got video, like he's doing the video. Now, where you putting your video at? Just put it on YouTube, Facebook. This guy's he's getting so he's getting some footage too. Everybody's so both of them going to the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Both cars, they glow. They both cars, yeah.
So both drivers are going to the hospital. The hardest thing is, how do you explain to your insurance company what happened?
Yeah. No, if you make a left turn and then you know people come from Ghost, them have way to go.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you talk to any insurance adjuster,
They tell you that, yeah.
they're gonna tell you right away.
Exactly.
If you make the left-hand turn, you don't not have the right of way.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's in the driving book as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it's. Now, where you putting your video at?
Facebook.
Facebook? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find that video on Facebook. Mine's gonna be on YouTube. I might put it on Facebook too. I'll see.
What's your YouTube channel?
External Affairs Porter on YouTube. You'll find a whole lot of crazy stuff up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir. External Affairs Porter on YouTube. I'm not in the streets like I used to be, but I'll be back out there.
Where you park, sir?
You park it in the parking lot. Yeah.
That's it right there?
Let me see what you got here. Yeah, that's me. Yep.
The first one?
Yes, sir. That's me right there. So I'll be finding. I see it on Facebook. If I don't see it on Facebook, I find it on YouTube for sure.
I know.
Do not make left turns unless you know for sure you can make the left turn. And you got to be able to gauge what you're doing. If you see a car in front of you and you can't make that turn, stop and let the cars keep going. Like, I mean, they beep the horn and beep the horn. I mean, you're still going to be safe. Now, if they hit you from the back, then they're at fault. You know what I mean? So just kind of focus on that. Your safety is very important. That car don't look like, well, I don't think the airbags deployed on there. I can't tell. I know the Tesla airbags. That might not be total though. You think so?
Because the airbag.
The airbag did come out? Oh yeah, airbags. Yeah, but yeah, I see it. So if the airbag bursts, yeah, so it did. So that might be total. It depends on how much that car is worth. This one airbag deployed too. So so it might not be total. All 4 airbags deployed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so the airbags got them. The airbag's gonna cost them more than the front end. Cosmetic damage on the front, but
There's
the
only one side.
yeah, it's kind of 50-50 on that. I mean, the airbags is what's gonna cost you the
It
most.
was the red car mostly.
They might fix it.
They might fix it.
They might fix it.
They might.
Depending how much it costs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they might fix that.
Yeah, they might.
Airbags. I don't know what the airbags cost, but they're quite expensive.
Yeah.
That is a new car.
Yeah,
That's a new car.
that's a new car.
Brand new.
That's probably a
brand new.
2024.
That's
Yeah.
a brand new Tesla right there.
Yeah.
They done one more.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't recommend buying a Tesla, but if electric cars, pros and cons. 2164. Play that number tonight. You might win. Yeah, it's a brand new car though. Like he just took off the lot. Like could always open over here. They got. It all depends on how much you're gonna invest on fixing it. They all could be fixed, but it's the money that's gonna cost to fix it. That's the problem. So other than that, this car looks like a brand new car. Yeah, this wow. Sorry to see that happen to him, but he should have been more careful too, though. He should have stopped when he seen that lady making that turn. I mean, because you got 2 options when you're driving, right? This is what I always say. The speed limit in the city of Boston is only 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
So 25 miles an hour cannot cause that damage.
I know.
So me and you both know that 25 miles an hour will not cause that. So two things that happen. He's speeding and not paying attention.
Yeah.
Now,
Did he make left turn?
so when you see that car making a left-hand turn, you could apply your brakes or keep going. So you got a choice now. Once you keep going, then you know if the other car doesn't stop, you're gonna hit that car because you're not gonna go through that vehicle. So 2 things are gonna happen. You're gonna hit that car, or that car's gonna stop. But if you see 2 cars moving, no one's stopping, then you gotta crash.
I know.
So somebody.
If you sit
These
down
are quiet cars.
Yeah,
Oh, they're quiet, yeah.
If you sit down for half second, it's not big deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not big deal.
Yeah.
Just wait.
5 minutes is not gonna kill you.
Exactly.
5 minutes is not gonna kill you.
Look at how long
Oh
you
yeah,
wait now.
this whole Warren
You
Street,
wait no half an hour.
they fly up there.
Yeah.
They killed my dog. I had a little puppy.
But they killed your dog?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, a car ran over my dog.
See, these cars fly and they don't pay
Yeah,
attention.
they fly up and they
Mm.
stop putting cameras.
Well, they got cameras. See, this is what they do. They don't give you tickets anymore. They let the insurance company deal with it.
Yeah.
Because the insurance company is going to say, well, who's at fault?
Yeah.
They might find both of them at fault because I tell you why. You didn't stop and you didn't stop. So they might split it 50-50 on you and say both of y'all at fault. Because the insurance companies are getting tired of people crashing up the cars.
Yeah, of
So they're going to raise both
Yeah.
points up and say, you know what? Both of y'all get hit.
Even if it's not your fault, if you have accident, then they should charge you.
Exactly.
Yes.
So now the kicker is now if they both have the same insurance company, they're definitely both going to be at fault.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you have safety insurance and she has safety insurance, guess what? they're gonna make both of y'all at fault. Cause I mean, most people have the same insurance company out here.
Hit them with
Know
trouble.
what they paying for.
Right. So they're gonna hit you on both sides of it. Then you get so many accidents, they're gonna drop you. You gotta go find new coverage anyway. So it's gonna double whammy you. I mean, you gotta learn how it works.
Yeah, I'm never machine now.
Now these Teslas, I don't know if they're front wheel drive or rear wheel drive.
Yeah. I think maybe function job.
They might be front.
And then the Teslas, then they got sensors where they're supposed to stop.
They
on its own.
well those well you know what, you're right.
Yeah, they're
Some
supposed to see that accident.
some do have those sensors on there.
Not all of them. Yeah, stop.
But know what, they do have that brake assist though
Yeah,
too.
they have that brake assist. Like if you're getting close to a car,
Yeah.
it slows down by itself. It
Yeah,
doesn't
some
it?
cars have
You
the
know what it
lane.
is?
Some
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
I'm
You're-
thinking it slows down by itself.
no, you're right.
That's supposed to be like them smart cars.
Yeah, I agree because they have a lot of sensors that tell you you're out of your lane. That's true. Hey, what's happening, man? All right, this is the first accident you came through today? The first accident.
Started at 4, so yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. This is
Square,
this.
1835.
I'm not gonna call them accidents. They're called crashes. These are crashes. I gotta correct myself. A crash is something that could be avoided. Accident is something that couldn't be avoided. So a lot of people are not paying attention on the roadway.
Nearest box 3367 Greenwood and Maple Street, 1835.
I might have to open a driving school. Maybe teach people how to drive. Just want to get the image of them towing this. Take care, man. Be safe out there. Now, as soon as Boston Police clears this one, I can almost bet. I'm not a betting man, but as soon as they clear out of here, there'll be another accident in the next 15-20 minutes at the same location.
Yeah, sometimes you don't ever know.
That's true.
Yes, you don't. Sometimes things happen. Yeah.
And one time I left out of here, and no sooner than I left, another accident happened in the same location.
You come back again.
Come back to the same location.
Oh, my goodness.
Matter of fact, a couple of years ago, I did a video of a car that flipped over down there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you remember that. The
Oh,
car
okay,
flipped over.
okay.
It's up on the sidewalk over there.
Oh, okay.
So they
But you don't take them time.
yeah, you gotta take your time.
Take them time, you know.
Take your time, man.
Something happen, you gotta wait for maybe half
So
an hour,
you
maybe
see how
more.
in the front is like a that's like the trunk in the front. So the battery might be in the back.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That's the engine's like probably right where the wheels are,
Oh, the back will be.
and that's like the.
Oh, okay.
So he might have power to the front wheels,
Yeah.
and the battery is probably in the back. Sometimes the battery is underneath the driver,
Yeah.
so depending on how big the battery is.
Oh, okay.
So when somebody's gonna clear up that debris on the sidewalk there. Just take a look at how many cars speed over here. So they all speed up and down this roadway. Like I can, even myself, like I'm probably guilty of it too, but I mean, there's times where you're doing probably 30 miles an hour when you should be doing 25. Sometimes you might find yourself doing 40. This area here, you really shouldn't do 40 because it's kind of, I mean, thickly settled. And that's why I tell people too, don't waste your money buying a brand new car if you're gonna live in the city of Boston or even travel in the city of Boston, you better off getting yourself a good used car, reliable used car, and still get the same results out of it, because you're gonna be more frustrated with a car like that. Now you got to try to figure out how you're gonna replace it, get it fixed, and there's a whole lot of headache. It's a bigger problem with more expenses. So get a good Toyota, Honda, any working car that's reasonable. Now you spent, I don't know how much those Teslas cost.
Lab 29.
You know, I'm imagining 40 to 50,000, maybe more.
80 Greenwood.
But get a reliable used car.
Greenwood at Department 1. 1839.
Now I don't know if you guys noticed this. I see quite a few cars doing this. So this lane in front of me, there's two lanes. If you're coming down Warren Street, that left-hand lane is for left-hand turn only. I'm seeing a lot of cars in that left-hand turn lane going straight, which is kind of a no-no. So I'll keep an eye on that too, see if I see how many other cars do that. See that right there? That car right there, he's a culprit. Another one. Look at that. No directional on that car. You'd be surprised what you see when you just hang around and watch. Look, I'm trying to hang around for the tow for the Tesla here. See how they tow the Tesla. They may just tow it like any other car, but we'll see. You got some cars that are in that lane that go straight too. So it all depends on how they feel, what they feel like doing. Like that white car, see how he just went straight? There's a tow truck up here. I'm not too sure if this is for areas. Yeah, look like MJS. So he's gonna, flatbeds are probably a better choice to tow a Tesla anyway. Not saying you can't do it with a regular wrecker or wheel lift, but sometimes flatbeds makes it a little easier. Can't go wrong with a flatbed, put it that way.
File lab 29.
Ladder 29.
No EMS is needed. Returning to 554.
Returning a 554. We'll cancel EMS 1843.
13, I tried the caller as well as the supposed victim. There's no answer in either one.
Hey, 113, talk to her right now.
A lot of tow truck drivers. You'd be surprised how many tow truck drivers watch my videos when it comes to towing, because they all want to see the different methods that people use. Because there's no right and wrong way, but they do want to see different methods that people use, because it's educational.
Bravo 104.
4.
Can you guys check
Let's just go to Costco. Just go to Costco.
Oh, okay.
DJs every
Yeah.
buy things in bulk.
Not Porter, are you?
Huh?
You're Porter?
I am Porter.
You are Porter.
I'm Porter.
Yeah, I've seen a whole bunch of your videos.
They're out there.
Yeah, it seems like
There's a whole ton of them out there now.
with all the fire department stuff.
I got a little bit of everything on there now.
Oh, okay.
When I first started out, I was just covering like police. No, what was that the first thing? Maybe it was like police calls.
Oh, okay.
Then one day I happened to stop by like a fire scene. Then somebody said, "Why don't you cover more fire scenes?" So I started covering some fire scenes.
Oh, okay.
But then I also cover like marches, protests.
Oh, okay.
It could be anything now. It could be a new store to open up on the block. I'll do a video of that. So it's kind of like a little bit of everything. So I just try not to focus on just one thing in general. But yeah, like this guy's been towing for like, he's been towing for like almost 25 years now. I'm higher, right? Since high school. Wow, see that? But yeah, I try to get a little bit of everything out there. I'm trying to. My stuff, I got somebody from the UK that watch some of my videos. I don't know how they, well, I don't know how they see it, but I guess you just type it in and find it. But yeah, Canada, a lot of people in Canada watch my videos, so it's kind of getting out there. But yeah, I'm the only reporter that's doing videos that I know of. Oh no, I correct myself. My nephew was doing videos, but he's doing a lot on Facebook. I think he stopped there.
Oh, okay.
But I'm the only porter in Roxbury that's doing them anyway.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Leave some input. Good, bad, what do you think? Think it good or bad? Can I use some improvement?
Did you get that? On the fire stuff, a little bit.
A little bit? Tell me what I need to do better.
Yeah, well, you know, when there's fire going and stuff like that, like you get like the people around the fire and stuff like that. That's good, but you know, fire operations and stuff like that, when you breaking windows and stuff like that. You know, that and like the whole streams going into the building and stuff like that. You know.
So focus more on the whole stream and the breaking of the windows.
Yeah, because that's a lot of guys our job is go with the roofs and stuff and
Gotcha.
knock out the windows.
You know what? You're a firefighter?
Yeah, used
All
to
right.
be. I retired.
So I tell you what, my daughter said the same thing, and she's a Randolph firefighter.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, the reason why they said that, because they want to know if something happens, what did the fire department do right or what did they do wrong? What can they learn from? So in Randolph, what they do is a lot of my videos when I do fires, they're using it as a training exercise to see what could be done better or what did he do wrong. And it's always room for improvement, because sometimes they say don't vent from the roof, and sometimes they do vent from the roof.
Yeah.
So in certain situations, they're saying don't vent. In certain situations, they do vent. So, and I don't know the reason why they don't, but I guess there's certain reasons.
Yeah. The ammo is there. But,
So learning from a firefighter, so you're a former firefighter, which is good. I need that input, so I try to do that. I try to focus on the hoses, the breaking of the windows, and how they do
If
it.
it's a high rise, we don't go all the way to the roof.
Don't go up to the roof.
Nah, if it's a high rise, but if it's like 2 half stories or something small, yeah, we got to vent the roof.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna use that advice. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely use that. Take care, my man. Be safe. So he's a former. Was you Boston Fire Department? Charlestown Fire Department. Okay, cool. Boston. He's a former firefighter for the fire department in Boston. He's come out of Charlestown. And I like input like that. So now I know next time I go to a fire scene, I'm going to try to remember, focus on them breaking out the windows, running the hoses, venting the roof, and putting up the ladder. I do that. I kind of focus on that more, so people get an idea of what's going on. Input is good, whether it's good or bad. It's good. And we hope not to have any fires, but if we do, and I'm in the area, I'll check one out. You know? You always hope not to see one of those because fires are very dangerous. And know what? A lot of people need to know what to do in a fire. Like, stay close to the ground. Know your exits. Always have a fire extinguisher in your apartment. You know, stuff like that. What the carbon monoxide detectors are for. How often you change your batteries and your smoke detectors. All that kind of stuff. But they used to say once a year. Now they say twice a year. They're saying every time the clocks go forward and backwards, change your smoke detectors. Clean out the dryer vents, all that kind of stuff. Make sure your boilers and your hot water heaters are properly vented. You know, a whole lot of stuff people need to know about. On an electric car, that's a good question. Is there a real neutral on an electric car? I got a question for you. I don't know if you know the answer because I don't know the answer either. On electric cars, are there a neutral on electric cars?
Is there a neutral?
There's no neutral at all.
Well, yeah, there is a neutral. The problem with these Teslas, when they have an accident, they lock up.
Oh,
you can have the key after a certain period. They have to get into it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, now Tesla has to unlock it.
Right, I got you. That was a question I had, and I think you answered it. So those cars have a safety device that lock up. So even if you have a neutral, the neutral locks up on you. Yeah, I'm still learning about Teslas. I'm talking about. There's so much to learn about these cars that you really got to understand these cars. So they lock up, and then only the dealer. Once they lock up, then the dealer has to unlock them because they have a safety mechanism on them. And I don't expect anyone to, but he had information on them because I know he probably deals with those more than I deal with them. He said they lock up on you, and even if you put it in neutral, it's still locked up because the dealer has to unlock it.
Okay, we have it. Man, we're out of problems.
That means I got to go back to more studying of Teslas because I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know, but you answered. You at least you had the answer for that one. Take care, my man. All right, man. Be safe. I'm gonna go back to the books, start studying. All right, guys. I'm gonna head up out of here. Car safety on the flatbed. He's gonna tow it, and I'm gonna head up out of here. I'll catch you guys on the next one.